Good morning. So today I'm getting ready to go for my first ride with the Annalee Bicycle Club. So that's the riding club I was talking about, which is one of the oldest continuously running cycling clubs in the area anyway. I think established in 1881, but I'll give a bit more history about it later when I've read it up. But yeah, so today it'll be a longer ride than I've been doing with groups recently. So it's about 75k. Got a bit of a hill on it, and I think the riders are a bit more serious. So I think their relaxed pace is around 11 miles per hour. Should be okay. I should be okay. We'll see. But I'll take you along anyway. See how we go. I'm looking forward to it. All good.
It's a bit of a long climb coming up.
I've just dropped into the small gear just in case. So as we start heading out of the neighbourhood, this is very close to where I live, and I know this hill, but mainly I would probably walk up it for about, well, a short amount of it and then turn right on one of my walks. But this is really a long, steady climb, and thankfully the pace was quite reasonable because it was just a good way to warm up the legs and prepare for a few more climbs on this route. It's a big difference on roads when you're driving up them. You wouldn't really notice a mild incline or even a steady incline, but when you're cycling, obviously it's all down to you to power yourself up it. And I know this road very well by car, but it seemed to go on forever on the bike. So I was just trying to pace and manage my energy levels to get up there. After we finish that long, steady climb up Selsdon Road, we then ride through Addington Golf Club, New Addington, Fickleshole, Botley Hill, Tatsfield, Knockholt, Chipstead. So this route actually is around 71 kilometres or 44 miles. And it's a lot longer than the social rides I've been doing. So they've been between 15 and 30 miles. So completely different type of ride. And I'm liking them both. So the social rides are exactly what they say on the tin. Very casual social rides and mainly geared around parks, trails and the socialising part, and the cafe stops are a big part of it. This one is geared around the cafe stop around the halfway mark, but it's a much more fitness orientated type of cycling, which is what I wanted to incorporate in my riding as well. And also meeting people and having a chance to have a chat, but not as much, not as chatty, not as social, and longer distances. So this is not a long distance for that group. So Annalie probably ride some of the rides I've seen on there are 80 miles and 100 miles as well. So this is definitely low to medium for one of their rides. A good introduction nonetheless. Just having a little confer now, just to confirm where we're going, how long till the cafe ride, are our legs okay, and so on and so forth. Start getting out onto some faster roads, heading out towards Sevenoaks, and nice steady pace now, feeling like I'm getting a workout and just really enjoying the sort of countryside that's so near town. It's not far on a bike usually to get out of town and get some fresh air, less cars and better scenery. Can really get into a real meditative state when you're just cruising along, not a care in the world, just pushing the pedals, keeping up with the group on a very comfortable pace, and just getting to see quite a lot of countryside at the same time as exercising body and mind. Seriously, what could be better than this? So, good timing. We hit the cafe stop at around midday in Sevenoaks, about the halfway mark, and yeah, some lovely treats on offer here. So really enjoyed that and fueled up for the ride home. So on the way back, it was a lot more villagey. So we went through Westerham, Oxted, Caterham and Warlingham, and more the village sides of the roads now. So another aspect to this ride which gave it a bit more of an interesting variation. as I changed my hands into the drops, it's just reminded me that I'm about to change my handlebars on this bike. So when I bought these handlebars as one of my upgrades many years ago, I bought them because they looked good and didn't really think about the reach and width of them. And since then I've been kind of looking into it a bit more and realised that they're a bit too wide, so they're a bit uncomfortable on the shoulders, and a bit too long, so I get a bit of an ache in my traps. But you'll get used to positions on bikes and sometimes compensate where you don't need to. So I'm looking forward to, in about a week's time, getting a new set of handlebars that have been fitted properly for me by a bike shop. Can't wait. So I've noticed on this cycling group, the Annalee Cycling Club, there are quite a lot of women that cycle, and they seem very fit. So the lady that's joined us today does some very epic rides, and we were looking at her rear cassette, and I think it's like a 28 tooth cassette, so not a very easy gear, but she just goes up all the climbs, you know, quite effortlessly. So yeah, just goes to prove there are no gender barriers to cycling. So for my first ride with the Annalee group, I've got to say it's quite inspirational to see people, one, older than me, and two, female, that are able to just ride for long distances at good pace and maintain a really good level of fitness. So just another indication of how good cycling is for longevity of health. So I might be older than a lot of my viewers, so I want that to be an inspiration to you as much as I'm getting inspired by my elders as well. So once again, I'd just say to everyone, give it a go. See how you find cycling. See if you enjoy riding in a group as well as riding on your own, and see what kind of mileage you can get up to and under what kind of different terrains. Last part of the group, it ended up that just Asif and I did it again, so we decided to get the drone out and have a little play for the last portion, but it was very windy and I had it on follow close just to be on the safe side. But yeah, just a little bit of fun to end the day, and probably give Asif the idea to spend money on himself and get one for his own purposes. But yeah, just a lovely finish to the day. Felt like I had a great workout, burnt off some energy, had a good workout from my body and mind, feeling very calm, peaceful and happy at the end of this. I also decided to be brave and just let the drone go on for a bit. So far, I've only used it a handful of times, and each time I've probably done like a 1 or 2 minute clip with it. So I decided to just go, right, let's let it run a little bit longer. I know it's windy. I know we're passing cars. I know cars are going to want to pass us, but it's there to be played with. So, and I got it quite cheaply. So if it disappears, it disappears. I'll buy another one. No, not really. I would have probably just run after it like a lunatic, panicking. We were definitely debating, should we pull over here, go a bit further? And that's just, well, I think there's a car park down on the left, but it might be another half a mile. Yeah, go for it, I said. At the same time, I'm going, or should we? Or should we pull in here? No, go a bit further. Should we go a bit further? No, we'll pull in here. Anyway, eventually we kind of just went, you know what, we should stop. I'm not sure where the car park is. Don't really want to lose the DJI Neo and buy another one. You can see it catching up and getting blown away in the wind. Oh dear, but all good fun. I have still got it, by the way. Yeah, spoiler alert, it didn't disappear. Definitely kind of curious to what those drivers thought when they saw us being followed by a little pocket-sized drone, if they saw it at all. Enough's enough, and we should probably stop and park the drone now. And as usual, it just disobeys me and doesn't fly back to my palm. So it makes me come a little bit closer to it, no matter what kind of bit of my palm I show it. Oh dear. I'll get the hang of it. Thanks again for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Have a great day.